Hello guys, my name is Wale Farron. I'm a tech entrepreneur and you are watching Tech Roundup, your weekly opinion, views and analysis of the top tech events happening around the world with a focus on Nigeria. This week, we'll be reviewing Nigeria's e-payment transactions that have spiked to 17 trillion naira in September. And finally, we'll discuss how social media is giving a voice to the EndSARS movement. With me to review the story this week is Jide Asegbeloyin, an ecosystem builder with FCMB and an avid tech enthusiast. The show is packed, so let's get started. Reports have it that the Nigeria's e-payment transaction hit about 17.3 trillion in September. The CEO of the Financial Derivative Company Limited attributed the rise to the impact of COVID-19 pandemic. According to the report, the figure was expected to rise to about 18 trillion in the near term, adding that the Nigerian interbank processing platform, the NIP, has surpassed pre-pandemic levels. While COVID-19 has become more rampant in major economies around the world, government and tech startups in Africa have started measures to shift to a greater volume of transaction towards digital payments. Many fintech, including the one I lead, NetPlus, went to work to ensure that e-payments was accessible to as many Nigerians as possible. So of course, this spike in growth is inevitable. The Nigerian e-payment industry has demonstrated steady growth in the last few years, but in 2020 especially, the spike shows even more promise for the space. The sustained growth is proof of the quick adoption of technology in payments among Nigerians. Moving forward, there's no slowing down this industry as many more new technologies and payment methods are bound to start. The e-payment space of the fintech industry might even become the spearhead of a technologically evolving Nigeria within the next few years. Jide is a seasoned banker, so I know he has a lot to say about this. Let's bring him in. News is coming out that the Nigerian e-payment transaction volume and value is growing. September, I think it was valued at 17.3 trillion naira, which is great. Which means across all the channels, POS, web, mobile, NIP, whether you look at it vertically or horizontally, things are growing. One of the commentary on this was someone in I think the MD of a financial derivative company saying that we can attribute this to COVID-19. I agree and disagree at the same time. I think COVID-19 has accelerated the adoption, but I think the growth predates COVID-19. I think the channels have been growing steadily. I just think that COVID-19 has come to help us accelerate it, and I just think that we are just entering a new phase where technology is going to drive payment, and payment is going to go into another dimension. What's your view about what's going on in the digital payment space in Nigeria?
So candidly, first of all, I would like to thank you for bringing me on the show. I'm excited. So straight to the question you've asked, I think it's a period of let me use the word ripeness, if I'm allowed, and this journey started some 8-9 years ago, and it's sort of getting to a point where the reality of digital payments is coming to full realization, and you made a valid point with what the MD of Financial Derivative have made, the point he raised about COVID-19 being a factor. The truth is that yes, COVID-19 accelerated. However, the capabilities already existed, so COVID-19 did not create the infrastructure. COVID-19 did not create the technology. what we've seen is that several institutions have sort of geared up towards what is happening now. So everybody facilitating and fast tracking the use of mobile application for their customers, everybody singing and ensuring that everybody has a debit card. So by default, unlike 7-8 years ago or 10 years ago, when you have an account, having a debit card is like an extra value added service. But today, once you have an account, its default is expected that you must have, a debit card, because especially for a retail account. So what that means is that institutions, financial institutions, so banks like where I work and other institutions, the fintechs, the key players in the financial technology space are working aggressively, to ensure that that space is fast-tracked, and that's what we are seeing. I'm expecting that by 2021, this 17.3 trillion is child's play.
This last story is one that is rather sensitive and very close to all of us in Nigeria. The social media movement, EndSARS, has taken to the streets of Nigeria within the last 2 weeks, with many Nigerian protesters marching across all parts of the country to end police brutality and bring about the dissolution of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad, SARS, by the Inspector General of Police. The campaign, which began in 2016, was reiterated recently after a video emerged online showing a boat driver being assaulted by SARS operatives. And then it gathered even more momentum when another video clip online showed a man reportedly killed by SARS officers. As always, you can read the full story on TechRoundUpS3E13. But why are some saying that the movement is a different kind of revolution? This protest has brought to light a system that has failed its people. It has revealed to the world years of pent-up anger among Nigerian youths and further demonstrates the power of social media and technology in today's world. Particularly, the lazy youth, in quotes, of Nigeria has shown strength in numbers through social media and ensured that their voices were heard on a global scale. So much so that networks like CNN and BBC heard the news of this protest days before our own local channels showed it. The campaign has reunited Nigerians and ignited a new passion for patriotism both home and abroad. Within 24 hours, the campaign became the #1 trending topic on social media worldwide. Social media does come with its many downsides. That's true, but has proven, especially in this case, the incredible power it possesses in driving positive change in an entire generation. The reach social media has is indisputable, as it has revolutionized many aspects of society, from business and now to politics and security. Stats shows that there are roughly 25 to 40 million smartphone users in Nigeria. This speaks volume about the power of social media and technology. Those in authority are within every citizen's reach. This week, #Buhari has been a bad boy trended on Twitter for a whole day. This is the president of an entire nation. Social media has now begun to play a critical role in Nigeria's future. Maybe we might finally begin to enjoy true democracy, or maybe on our way to it. There might be hope for a Nigeria where every voice truly counts, thanks to social media and technology. Our number of the week this week is 5 million. That's the number of tweets that the campaign EndSARS got in the first weekend of starting. Have a great week, guys, and see you all again next week. Goodbye.